Hello, hello. What the fuck? Hello, 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 hello. This is the dumbest shit ever. Fucking hate this app. Hello,
Where did Kevin go? Cause I was
hello,
hearing him a second ago. He's
hello,
on the stream, but
hello.
I cannot hear what Kevin has to say.
This is so fucking stupid.
Hey guys, welcome to
Headphones,
episode 117.
headphones,
I don't know what happened,
headphones.
but I can't hear Kevin now. Hold on, let me reboot this. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh man, so very cool. Happy anniversary, everybody. This is our, I don't know, an anniversary for a stream affiliate. I don't know how long we've been doing this. 2, 3 years? I don't know. No, it says, I don't know what that means. I don't know, but it's our anniversary. Episode 117. This is how we start it. Everything goes wrong. Everything goes wrong. Which is really weird. Because he was, he was on. I could hear him. And then all of a sudden, couldn't hear him anymore.
Hello, 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 hello. Still fucking broken.
Nope.
It's not
Still nothing.
fucking working.
Nope.
I don't fucking
Check your
understand.
sound input or something. I don't know, on your actual computer. Maybe when you plugged in your mouse, it fucked things up. I don't fucking know. But I can't hear Kevin at all. I could a second ago, but now I cannot hear him at all. I could see him talking, and he's getting pissed every 2 seconds every time he speaks. Oh, he can hear me because he's
fucking bullshit.
Yep, I can hear him.
Wait, you can hear me? You can't hear me. It's bullshit. Okay, how about
What is going on?
Unmute. Mute. Hello? You fuck. Hello?
There we go. I can hear you now. Hey,
fucking
man. Hey, dude, don't yell in my ear.
Is it fucking working now? Fucking stupid shit.
Hey, don't yell in my ear.
Dude, all I did was fucking click buttons. Like, I literally just clicked mute, unmute, mute, unmute. And it fucking, I don't understand. Like, I didn't plug anything in. Like, the mouse I was talking about, it's wireless. So there was no plugging anything in or unplugging anything. I literally touched nothing. I walked away to get my drink and I came back to this.
Hey, man. Hey, it's okay. We figured it out. We're here now. We're
fucking
good.
Bullshit.
Dude, I could see you ramping up, man.
I was getting mad, dude.
For the audio listeners, dude, he was ramping it up, dude. His mouth got bigger and bigger and bigger. His eyes furrowed closer and closer to his nose. Dude, it was awesome. It was great. Welcome, everybody. This is...
I bet like my eyes didn't furrow as much as Vince McMahon's is furrowing now.
Yeah. Hey, that's a shot. There you go. Episode 117. This is Dads versus the World podcast. Welcome, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever. I don't know what time of day it is. I don't know where you are, and I don't know what you're doing, but thank you so much for tuning in, whether you're on YouTube or listening to us on Spotify or wherever you listen to podcasts. But we appreciate you being here so much, and we love you. But yeah, dude, we got a lot going on today. Last night was the Royal Rumble. Speaking of Vince McMahon, I'm going to go right into it. Were you watching that live, or did you not do that?
No, I did. I watched it live. I fell asleep.
Oh, Jesus
with about 10 entrants to go on the Men's Royal Rumble.
Wow.
But then I looked this morning to see what was up, and it sounds like it didn't matter anyway, because to me, that Women's Rumble, I think, was better than what I saw of the Men's Rumble.
Yep, dude, I'm so glad you said that. Because that is exactly what everyone in the room said when that ended. When the whole pay-per-view ended, I'm like, dude, I'm not going to lie. First time ever, I'm going to say this. The Women's Royal Rumble was the best thing that happened tonight. hands down.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. Surprises galore. Sure, there were botches, but dude, so many cool things happened during the Women's Royal Rumble, and how it ended was fucking cool. It was great.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's exactly who everyone wanted. So, yeah, I'm excited to see Bayley turn face again. At the
I didn't know that she was. I didn't think she was that over. Like, I was surprised by the reaction on the show because I didn't think she was that over until they fucking went ballistic after she won, and I was like, oh, okay, so she's pretty fucking over.
Dude, people have been clamoring for Bayley to turn face for months now, and it's been kind of been hinting at it with like Damage Control, kind of like, you know, being mean girls to Bayley every once in a while. And Bayley's the clear MVP of that whole group. She saves everybody. Everyone. Yeah. If you guys didn't watch, what was it, Survivor Series a couple months ago? Dude, Bayley saved them all. Yeah. War Games, Bayley was MVP. But like, that's what it's gonna be. She's gonna turn face, and I'm here for it, dude. I've been wanting her to turn face for a long time. Before Kairi Sane even jumped in, before Asuka even joined in. Oh shit. The washer is going nuts right now. I don't know if you can hear
I loved when during the Rumble match when she runs over to the ropes and she sits on him and she yells over to Michael Cole, watch me win this.
Dude.
Dude, I love that little rivalry I guess they have. It's so fucking good, man.
Dude, we were calling everybody, like, whenever she came on, I'm like, what are you, the world's biggest idiot? Because she calls everyone idiots. She goes, when she won, we were like, ding dong, hello, you idiot. Of course I won. Yeah. Dude, awesome. Yeah, man, I'm a huge fan of Bayley. Even when she turned heel, like, I've always liked Bayley. It just sucks because, like, she's such a natural face. And for her to be a heel, I get it. I assume she was losing steam, but I don't know, man. It's just tough. It's just tough for it's like if Cody turned heel. Like, that's so hard to like picture. You know what I mean?
I'm ready for more hugs.
Yes, something. It doesn't even have to be the hug thing, but like, I just like Bayley when she's just a face. You know what I mean? I just feel like she's better. But I do love the "you big idiot," thing. I think it's just hilarious. When she goes, oh yeah, you idiots! She goes out, tries to clap hands with fans, and she does the whole like, oh, too slow.
That was a Jericho thing. He always did the stupid idiot thing.
Oh man, it's great.
That was Jericho's line.
Oh man.
Although Jericho has a lot of fucking lines. He's reinvented himself so many fucking times, dude.
Mm-hmm. Shows how good he is, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. He's got his own fucking boat that he goes on a cruise on every year and does fucking like concerts and shit.
Wow. Must be nice.
You know what? Maybe I too could be ninja.
I need to get a boat. I love it whenever I use a soundboard, it doesn't match anything what we're saying because I've no clue.
No, it doesn't match at all. Yeah.
I don't remember what the whole layout is anymore. I just press a button. But dude, the final entrance of Jade Cargill lived up to its name, dude. Dude,
I thought Jade Cargill was injured.
No, she was, when she signed on, she didn't know how to wrestle at all. Like, I didn't watch her wrestle all that much in AEW, but my brother-in-law Kenny has, and he said that she only had like 4 moves. Like, she was really raw. She didn't really know how to wrestle. She was just huge and a giant, she's stacked, she's pretty, and that was pretty much it. But she only had like 4 moves. So the moment WWE signed her, they immediately put her in the lab. They immediately trained her up. That's where she's been for the past year. And dude, she looked fantastic. Fantastic.
Well, I said to my wife last night when she was watching with me, I said, she actually looks really good. And I mean in like all the aspects. I said she looks tough, she looks strong, but she also looks very beautiful. Like she's looked beautiful. She doesn't have that like I'm all muscle and I don't like. She's like the perfect package, dude.
It's like a more toned Bianca. You know what I mean? Because Bianca's fucking stacked. But dude, Jade Cargill's got inches on her, and she is ripped. dude.
Yeah, dude.
Jade Cargill comes down this, the ramp. You're like, holy shit, is that Ripley, bro? Dude, she's Rip City. And then the biggest surprise to me was the crossover from TNA with Jordan.
TNA. Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is she doing here?
Yeah. And I'm like, what are they doing? She can't be recruited because she's still got that knockout championship belt. So
no, I think it was just a special cross.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I think there's a change in wrestling. I think they're going to have some kind of connection in there. They're going to flip crisscross their employees.
Well, yeah, AEW's done it the past year, and apparently TKO, which is the company that owns Raw, or not Raw, just wrestling, WWE in general, and the UFC, apparently they have a thing with TNA, so that's why they were able to do the cross. But AEW owns Ring of Honor, and they also have a partnership with NJP, so that's why they were able to get crosses whenever they do their stuff. The Forbidden Door, I think, was the biggest one, the big crossover pay-per-view that they had this past year.
So that's what Triple H was referring to when he said about the silly term for it. Why does he think it's a silly term?
What, the crossover? I mean, the press conference after the show, they asked him about the crossover stuff, and he said he doesn't like to use the silly term, which I'm assuming is that Forbidden Door term you just used. Yeah, I guess.
So I don't understand why he's like, that's silly.
I guess in his mind, I guess he's just saying like wrestling is wrestling, and like there shouldn't be any crosses. Maybe I think maybe that's where he's going for, because really it's all politics now. Like between the wrestling brands, between AEW and WWE, it's reminiscent of WCW and WW. I'm gonna say it, back in the day. It was a lot like that. You know what I mean? It was like, oh, you're this fan, you don't know wrestling. It's that whole thing. And I'm hoping what Triple H is maybe dropping like subtle jabs at is that maybe wrestling shouldn't be that way. But that's just kind of how competition is. With the two big companies or any big companies, there's just always competition. But
did you see any of the aftermath after the show when they were doing the press conference stuff about them asking Triple H about Vince McMahon?
No, I watched maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes of Bailey, and then I was like, I'm tired, so I went to bed. But that is like, what were they saying? Since I missed it,
so they asked Triple H outright if he knew about it before it came out. Like if he knew about what was going down. And he said, you heard it from Cody, because Cody said beforehand that we found out when you guys found out. Like it was news to us. And he really just skirted around it because he went back. He said, I'll go back to what I said before. Wrestling is in a really good place. And he was just really iterating the fact that wrestling is in a good place and that he wants to focus on the positives and not the negatives. Cody Rhodes called the McMahon stuff a dark cloud over wrestling. It is. I mean, he's not wrong. It is.
Yeah, it is. It's very dark. But like, I mean, come on, man. Are we surprised after the whole Epstein things going on? Like, are we really surprised that that there are power figures that are abusing their power on women and stuff? I mean, I'm not saying it should belittle the fact that, that it happens, but like it shouldn't, this whole thing of being, people being like, oh my God, I would never think that Vince would do that. Like, are you kidding me, dude? Vince is surrounded by fucking beautiful fucking buff women. The Diva era was bullshit. It was just hot girls doing shit. Like, look at old clips of like Trish when Vince McMahon, all he wanted Trish to do was shove her ass in her face, dude. Come on, dude.
Yeah. There's now videos coming up,
dude.
There's old videos coming up of like back in the day, and there's one of Vince McMahon in the ring at a live show, telling I don't know who it was that he was talking to. It was some wrestler, I'm assuming it was a woman, and he's telling her, get down on all fours like a dog. Get down. You get down on all fours like a dog. And eventually she got down on all fours. It was really degrading, dude.
Yeah, man.
Like then when we watched it, everybody just laughed about it and didn't think anything about it. But now, like, we think more now. Like, things are more brought to the front. And I'm like, oh, that is bad. And now that makes sense.
Yeah. I think that was, it was either Trish doing that, or maybe it was Stacy Keibler. Maybe, I don't know. But those are
It was
like his
awful, dude.
Those were like his two, like, oh man, and dude, you gotta. I don't want to smear any names or cause any rumors, but come on, man. Like, how many? You know what I mean? That's what I want to know. I want to know the body count. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And James Laurentis is caught up in this. I don't know if you remember him. If anyone's a wrestling fan,
John
know who he is.
Laurinaitis, you mean?
Whatever the fuck his name is. I never really
Laurinaitis.
liked him, so I didn't give a shit.
Brock Lesnar is caught up in this.
Yeah, Brock. But which is so in the men's Royal Rumble, Pat McAfee showed up. He was announcing, and he was one of the announcers and one of the color broadcasters, but they called his name on the Royal Rumble. So I told my brother, I'm like, dude, I'm pretty positive that spot was Brock's. I think Brock was supposed to come in, but in light of all this happening, literally 24 hours ago, they pulled him out and they put McAfee in. That's why McAfee, I don't think McAfee wasn't even dressed to wrestle. He was in crocodile dress shoes, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's why, like, McAfee is a fucking pro. So, like, what he did was fantastic. It was entertaining to the top. He didn't wrestle, but it was just entertaining as shit when he finally got his name called and, you know, he did what he did. But I think that was Brock's spot, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Because really, the only big surprise in the men's Royal Rumble was Sammy's return and Andrade.
There was no surprises. There was no legends that came out. I was really like, dude, maybe I was just crazy, but I was really thinking Hulk Hogan was going to show up in the Rumble.
You were the only one, yeah.
Like spot 30, he was going to throw a couple guys out, and then he was going to fall out. Like, that's what I was expecting.
Yeah.
I was shocked that he wasn't there, that he didn't show up for that.
Yeah. A lot of people were clamoring for The Rock to show up, but I'm like, nah, it's too early. He'll come around like Mania or maybe Survivor Series in Australia, because apparently Australia, one of the clauses that they requested for WWE to hold Survivor Series out there was to have The Rock show up. So don't be surprised if The Rock shows up. So just saying. But it's all a build up to Mania. Cody versus Roman, and The Rock's going to show up. My brother-in-law thinks Rock's going to turn heel and help out Roman carry on the belt to at least SummerSlam to defeat Hogan's record.
No way.
I don't know,
no
man.
way. And I say no way. I say no way. And the reason I say it is like, yes, so back in the day, you could have kayfabe and you could act like that's a thing and you could act like this is who I am. But everybody knows who The Rock is now. Like, they know who Dwayne is. They know what kind of person he is. And I don't see him doing that.
I don't know, man. I don't know. That's the beautiful thing about this WWE, and what people don't understand is that it's the storyline can completely trick you. Because at the Rumble, I did not think Cody was going to win back to back. To be honest, that was like my third prediction. My top was Gunther, second was CM Punk, and then third was Cody winning it, and which was ultimately what it was. But I honestly thought Gunther was going to take it. Yeah. I
thought Punk was going to take it. Punk or Gunther. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't think Cody was going to take it at all. Like, man, I'm not really a Cody fan.
It's the tough thing with Cody right now is the fact that they cannot build anything for him, because even though he wants to finish his storyline with Roman, he's on the other brand. So there's it's so hard to ramp up a rivalry when they're on separate shows. So I don't know how they're gonna try to ramp it up a little bit more. Maybe it's Survivor Series. Maybe they'll have like run-ins or something like that. I don't know, but that's the problem with Cody. The Cody problem is the fact that they have these two separate shows, and they don't really see each other very often, if at all. You know what I mean?
Well, how would you feel about like I know this is probably crazy, but like, what if they just did away with SmackDown and it was just one WWE show every week?
No way. They're not going to do that. No way.
I mean, let's be real. SmackDown is just filler for what happened on Monday, and then here's a couple matches, and most of them we don't usually care about.
That's fucking rude. Do you imagine though, dude? But the WWE roster's so big, and they don't do very well with rotation.
Well, if this TNA thing becomes a thing, you could just make everybody a free agent and swap them in and out of all the shows.
I don't know, man. Not a lot of people watch TNA though.
Storyline, and this was really the wrestling universe. Like if you think the Marvel Cinematic Universe, this is the wrestling universe, and they took all of that and put it together and I think it'd be fun. I think it could be a fucking mess if it's not done right.
Yeah,
but I think it could be
like
beautiful.
4 hours long. It's gonna be so fucking long, dude. It's bad enough Raw is 3 hours.
It's already 3 fucking hours, and one of that hour is just filler of ads and bullshit recaps.
Dude. But like, dude, but WWE does not do well with rotation because they like to showcase their main storylines, everything. So this way they don't lose the audience. They don't do very well with like rotation. And the roster is huge. If that Royal Rumble match, both of them showcased you how good their roster is. There were still people in the backups that I didn't see that I was like, oh man, that sucks that they didn't show up. Like, I would have loved to see Pretty Deadly to show up. Not Brutus, but like Pete Dunne. He's revived his whole thing. That would have been awesome if he showed up. They've still got some big names in NXT that didn't even show up. Even in the women's side, there was only like 2 NXT women showing up there. But like, there's some big up and coming names coming out of NXT. But like, that's what I'm saying. The rosters are so big. For the WWE right now, they've got names. They have fucking names on the rosters. And we were waiting for Brock to show up. That's another big name. Like, it's insane. So, like, as a parent, I love the one show idea.
Yeah, man.
As a parent, yeah, I would love it. More time to do not fucking to watch wrestling. I mean, not that I don't enjoy it, but like, you know, there's another thing that we could be doing within those 2 to 3 hour spans on a Friday / Monday night. But like, it's just unfathomable to think of what they would try to fit in 4 hours or 5 hours into one show. Because it's bad enough that Netflix bought it. Or not Netflix, but they partnered with Netflix, but they've already said there's ads going to be in it. So great. We get to watch Raw on Netflix, and they're not going to mute out shit when the crowd says, holy shit, awesome, or you suck, you know what I mean? But we're still going to have ads. So, like, you know what I mean?
Well, that's inevitable, dude. They have ads on Twitch. Like, you got ads no matter where you go. Like, it's inevitable. Because people are going to have sponsors, so they have to advertise them. Like, that's just the shitty part of the game, I guess.
Yeah, which brings me to the whole thing. Like, Netflix might as well just get like a live TV service. I don't know what they're doing. Like
They did. They had that WWE app. They could have done that with it.
No, I'm saying Netflix themselves.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Like Hulu has it, but Netflix hasn't.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That's what
I wouldn't be surprised if that's coming.
With what they're charging, with the whole and they're blocking everybody with the password sharing, just fucking go full live and give us back our password share, you greedy fucks. Come on, man. There's 2 mainstream services and everything else is just kind of like floating. You know what I mean? Everyone else is kind of like with their head above water. But it's the 2 main ones, which is Netflix and Hulu. Come on, man.
I don't know. Apple's got some good shows on their app, man.
Yeah, but like it's...
I know you don't like Apple,
enough.
but like it does have good shit.
I really loved Lasso, and that was pretty much it. I tried watching some of the other shows on there, and I just never caught.
Did you try what's it called? C with Momoa?
Nope.
Okay, that's on there. That's pretty good.
Let's be honest, guys. Kevin just watched the show for Jason Momoa, dude. That's why he looks the way he looks. That's why he wishes that he could grow his hair out and look like a fucking Samoan. But
I ain't growing my hair out anytime soon. It's fucking receding something fierce. It's really fucking like thin up here.
Yeah. Hey, dog. Shit happens, man. You just get old. Hey, man, you can't fight. That's awful. The only thing people can't fight, dude. It's just time and age. It happens, dude.
And then I took a picture the other day of me with this sweatshirt on that I'm wearing and put it on Facebook. And after I took the pic and posted it, I was like, man, I could see fucking crow's feet on my eyes. Like, what the fuck?
God, dude. Who cares? Who cares, man? You got to get to the point of being a parent, like of a dad, and be like, I don't give a fuck. Who cares? Who gives a shit what I look like, dude? Who cares? I'm married. I got my tap. I'm good. So just lightly go over the other two matches. KO versus Logan. I really loved how that ended. That was probably the second
I
best
fucking
thing.
hated it.
Dude, how Kevin Owens lost was perfect. He didn't get pinned. It was DQ, but it was like dramatic. You're like, oh my God, the ref saw the knocks. No! Oh my God. And then he still got to put someone through the table. Dude, I thought it was perfect.
Yeah.
I thought it was perfect for KO. Perfect.
I just really don't like Logan
He's
Paul.
not going to lose the belt. He needs to have a worthy
He doesn't
adversary.
need the belt. He doesn't defend it, dude. He's never there.
It doesn't
He's just
matter.
another Roman Reigns. We don't need another Roman Reigns.
It
We need
doesn't
people that are
matter.
going to be on the show week after week defending the fucking belt.
Don't matter. He is a product, and they're going to use him. His demographic is 10 to mid-20s. That's a huge fucking age gap. You see, like, I'm sure your son knows what Prime is. I'm sure
Oh
he
yeah,
does.
he fucking
Yep.
drinks it and likes it.
See, that's what I'm saying. Logan does that. He brings that younger crowd in to groom them to like wrestling, and they grow up and they turn into us. Where they're in a basement and talk about wrestling to nobody.
Yeah, to nobody. We have a total of 2 viewers, and they are you and I.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, dude. I don't live in the results. You know what I mean? I just do this for passion. But that's what I'm saying. That is the marketing tactic of WWE, and it is genius. That is why they've been. I think they are on. I think they're the best brand right now. Sorry, I love Orange Cassidy. I love Tony Storm. MJF might possibly be the best wrestler right now, but WWE is the better brand. Period.
Isn't there? I thought there was a lot of talk that MJF might show up at the Rumble at one point too.
There's no way Tony Khan would ever let that happen. No fucking way. Tony Khan would fucking die first before he lets MJF anywhere near WWE, dude. Near it. You know what I mean? There's no way. I was surprised that he allowed Cody to leave.
Yeah.
That was crazy. And the fact that he fired CM Punk, that was crazy. I was like, really? Like, I thought you loved CM Punk. I thought his dick tasted so good in your mouth. You know what I mean? Like, I thought it was the whole thing.
Yeah.
But apparently that was enough. He was only in there for like, what, 2 months? He was fucking out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the other match, the 4-way, we all knew Roman was going to win. I mean, come on, dude.
Yeah. Well, funny thing is, during the Rumble match, when the match started, Lauren said, "Who do you think's going to win this?" I said, "I think, for story wise, I think Bayley's going to win this, and she's going to win it so she can get the belt, so that whole team can have the belt." I said, "So I feel like that's what's going to happen." And then she won it, and then this next match came up with the Romans match. She said, "Who's going to win this?" And I didn't even have to think about it. Like when I was explaining it to you, I was stumbling over what I'm thinking and talking about my thought process. There was none.
Yeah.
I said, Roman's going to
Everyone
win
knew.
this.
Yeah,
Like
everyone knew. Yeah.
it's just what it is. Like this man's never going to drop this fucking belt.
Nope.
There's too many storylines that are leading to WrestleMania. We don't know who's going to really face him. There's this. Is The Rock going to face him? Is that going to happen? He fucking hinted at it, and now he's been like gone. He's just disappeared from wrestling.
Hey.
Oh, I own TKO now, or I'm a partner in it. But
that's huge.
that's
deal.
it.
That's a
There's been
huge
nothing
deal.
else. I know, but there's been nothing else with the stories there that
yeah.
they hinted at. And then you have this Cody Rhodes thing, and you're like, well, is that gonna? And then see like, there's so many fucking options, and I was like, they ain't not gonna drop this belt at Rumble. Like, it's not gonna happen.
No way. So, yeah. So there was that. I mean, like the pregame show, dude. It was so funny, dude. I was talking to my brother. I'm like, I don't even know why they do a pregame show. Like, it's so dumb.
It's so
Like,
dumb. It's the
like,
dumbest
what
shit,
are
dude.
they analyzing? They know. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? It's just a show of them just bullshitting for the full hour. They're like, as if they don't
Yeah.
fucking know. Like, okay.
And then
dude.
at the end there, did you hear that? Whoever the girl was on that commentator show, at the end when they were trying to like lead off to time it right, she kept like elongating her words. Like you could tell she was purposely wasting time. I was like, this is so fucking stupid. Not only do we know this isn't real, but she can't even time it right.
So dumb. But you know, whatever, dude. People tune in to watch. I guess Booker T say stuff.
See, I don't even tune in, dude. Like I literally was playing fucking Diablo until 8 o'clock, and then I was like, all right, I'll turn it on now because
We
that
had
dumb
it
shit will be
on
over.
just cause like I was playing all day, so I was like, yeah, I'll just put it on. Who cares? And we had Chinese food, so I was stuffing my face with that stuff. So, so yeah. Anyway, that's wrestling in a nutshell. The first 35 minutes of the podcast. That's great.
Dude, worth it.
Hell yeah, dude. Always worth it. And man,
I can talk
man,
about wrestling every day.
my wife was so happy to see Sami Zayn return. I told her, I'm like, he's been gone for a while, so I guarantee he's gonna come back, and it's gonna revitalize the Drew thing. I think him and Drew are gonna clash, and I think it's gonna lead up to Elimination Chamber because it's gonna be Drew and all his enemies. Dude, Drew versus everybody. It's gonna be everyone in there, dude.
I gotta say, man, I like this Drew story. I like what Drew's doing too. Have you seen
I
his
do.
social
Me
media?
too.
He's
I
been posting
love
on
him.
TikTok and stuff. It's been so good, man.
I love Drew McIntyre. I love him. If I could pick any body type in the world, it would be Drew McIntyre. Not only is he fucking tall, but god damn is that man fucking stack city. And it's
Yeah,
not
dude.
like overly gross or anything like that. It's just
No.
he is just buff, bro. Like he is
Yep.
just Jesus Christ.
He's
And the shit
just
that he
he's
can
walked
do in the
into
ring
a
is
room.
insane.
He's walked into a room. He doesn't have to announce anything. His vibes off his muscles just say, "I have arrived."
Damn, dude. Body envy for days, dude. Oh my god, dude. He is so fucking stacked.
We have all this body envy, but you and I will do nothing about it. Like
Yeah,
I'm not
no,
going to go
dude.
fucking lift
I'm a
weights and get
parent.
all
I
muscular.
don't give a fuck. A, I don't give a shit. B, I don't have the fucking time for it. There's wrestling going on. I work a full-time fucking job. I gotta fucking try to be a good parent and spend time with my kids, and also with or my wife. You know what I mean? Like, dude, that's why, like, people are like, oh man, you gotta be like Mark Wahlberg and start working out at 2 a.m. I'm like, you can eat my fucking ass. Hell no, dude.
Fucking working out at 2 a.m. Fuck that.
Dude, he wakes up at 2:30. He works out like twice a day, and he eats like snacks all fucking day. But he doesn't like he works, guys. Come on, he works. Okay, I'm not gonna say that he doesn't work a fucking job because he does. He works, but like
Yeah.
it's not like our 9 to 5, dude. You know what I mean?
No.
But
No. He's
then he
having
goes-
fun playing pretend all day long.
yeah, and then he goes to sleep at 7:30. Like, bitch, please. Me go to bed.
Isn't
at
that
7:30.
crazy though, dude? That's fucking nuts. Like just to think about the fact that like they're playing pretend and they get millions and millions of dollars.
Yep.
We're like us lowly people out here working normal jobs can't make fucking enough to survive.
Yeah, it sucks. Well, it's the entertainment industry, man. Like,
They get to pretend and make millions. We get to work and make not much.
well, because the blue collar / middle America people, lower class, like, while we're working our shit jobs, we still need to watch entertainment to, push down the fact that our lives suck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why the
Yeah.
entertainment industry is so big, because it's our escape. You know what I mean?
I saw something the other day and it had like Jim Carrey's face on it. Whether he said this quote or not, I don't know. But it was talking about money. It was talking about money and rich people and being famous. And it was more or less money doesn't make you happy kind of
No.
thing. And I was that line, that whole money doesn't make you happy thing. I am in total disagreement with it. And I say that because if you have money, you have more open doors, you have more open things to resources that you can access. You can have somebody take care of your house. And if you really want to be a douche, like a lot of these actors, you can have somebody take care of your kids. You can do pretty much anything that you want. You can put bills. There's no stressing about that. They're going to be paid. You know they're going to be paid. And if I lived that life and I knew my bills are going to be paid and I'm going to have any stressors, I think I'm going to be happy.
I think there's a difference, though, between happy and easy. I think that is like money makes life easier. Doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be happy. Because, like, look at some of these fucking rich people, dude. They're fucking doing drugs or ODing. They got to go to Epstein Island to get their fucking rocks off. Their kids fucking hate them. They're on TikTok. Their kids turn out to be the Paul kids. Like, dude, I think there's a line. I think there needs to be a definitive, and people need, I just think people need to look at it in a different lens. because money, I think, makes life easier. I don't think it makes it happier. I think it just makes things easier. Because, dude, look at Jeff Bezos, dude. He's got all the money. He could own the world. And motherfucker is so bored, he bought a fucking clock to build in the mountain. Just that'll outlive humanity. For what? Because he's bored, dude. Dude, like if you're fucking happy, I would never fucking see you in the headlines doing dumb shit ever, because you would be doing other shit. You'd be traveling the world. You'd be fucking giving back to communities. You'd be with your family, dude.
You'd be Tom Green,
dude. I think.
Do you see the life he's living now?
Yeah, I think the happiest superstars or the happiest celebrities are the ones that I never hear about.
Yeah,
straight up.
What's his name? What's his name? The guy that worked out a lot in the 80s and 90s. Was it Simmons?
I don't know.
He was on TV.
Russell Simmons, and that's the guy who. Is that the guy? He's not buff. What are you talking about?
No, not Russell Simmons. No, the guy I'm talking about he's from like 80s, 90s workout shows, like those workout programs they used to have. He's obviously, I mean, he's very flamboyant. Oh my God, it was something Simmons. I thought we have the internet.
Richard Simmons.
Richard Simmons. I think that's it. That's the. Go ahead. It's not Richard Simmons, is it?
Yeah, is that the guy that people thought was dead like 15 years ago?
Yes, they thought he was dead. Because he's never appeared in public in like fucking 15, 20 years.
Yeah. Hey, Rose. How are you?
Hey, Rose.
Hold on, let me give a shout out real quick.
Yeah, so, but I watched that documentary on him about how they, like, people are like, where is he? Where is he at? He's just disappeared. Yes, Richard Simmons. That's what I couldn't get the fuck. I knew it was Simmons, but I couldn't remember his first name.
But I think that's how.
Anyway, I don't know where we just went off the rails from there, but
Howard Stern has been looking for him. Howard Stern needs to. I like Howard Stern, but
easy
man,
now.
He is really clamoring to try to get back in the spotlight again, man. He's hurting.
I don't know. I like him. I haven't listened to any of his most recent stuff, but you know, I see his little fucking videos and shit that pop up here and there. See, I grew up listening to him. My dad would listen to him, and that's where I learned about him. So I used to listen to him when he was on the X.
I liked Adam Carolla more. That's who I listened to, was Adam Carolla over Howard Stern. Like when it comes to like talk radio, I listen to Adam Carolla, AC.
Adam Carolla seems like he might be Republican, like super Republican.
Oh, dude, he is. He's super Republican.
Yeah, I was gonna say sometimes he leans towards things, and I'm like, but
Howard
seem
Stern
like
leans
you might
left.
lick a Trump dick.
Oh, dude, Howard Stern is so left. It's crazy, dude. It's insane.
No, yeah, he is way
He's
left.
super left, dude. He might as well have a cape that's rainbow colored. Like it's super. Like Adam Carolla is like a Republican and stuff like that. And like he'll joke and like throw jabs at like left and stuff like that. But like he's still innately funny though. Like he'll still say some like hilarious shit. So that's the reason why I listen to him. Anywho, one last thing before we do the dad corner and go into dad libs and do some TikToks. Today's the day, dude. Just right here. This is it.
Oh, the football day.
You're welcome.
Sorry,
everyone.
but after the Cowboys lost, I stopped paying attention.
Welcome, everybody. We're going to be the reason why you get no Taylor Swift in the Super Bowl. The Ravens are going to fucking beat the shit out of the Kansas City Chiefs. How? It's Patrick Mahomes. I'll tell you how. We're going to run the ball down their fucking throat. And they're not going to do anything about it, dude. Nothing. Yeah. They're not going to do anything about it. Nothing. And our defense is going to make Patrick Mahomes look like Jackson Mahomes. They're going to be in the sideline throwing their helmets around, being all fucking pouty and crying. Why can't my receivers get open? I threw the ball. Why aren't the refs giving me fucking penalties more? And don't worry. There's going to be a huge push from the refs for Patty Mahomes. He's just going to get looked at, and they're going to get called roughing the passer. That's okay. Because the Ravens are going to fucking come for you, Patty. They're going to fucking come to you.
Man.
And fucking ruin your goddamn year, dude.
Don't
I
get
can't
overconfident, dude. You might eat these fucking words.
No.
Coming from a Cowboys fan who understands it, you might eat these fucking words.
No. And I don't mean this because I'm like a Ravens fan, but like, dude, statistically, matchups and the numbers and the records, the trends, the Ravens are the better team, dude. Straight up. The Chiefs barely beat the Bills last week. And it's not Josh Allen's fault. If you watched the game last week, Josh Allen did everything he fucking could to win. Stephon Diggs, the supposed number one receiver, had 25 yards or some shit. He didn't do shit. He didn't show up. And he dropped a touchdown in the end zone. The defense of the Bills were using third stringers. And, how much did the Chiefs win? By 3 points. If you're a Chiefs fan, you're not confident in this at all.
You know what the highlights of that game was? Jason Kelsey in the stands.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, that says.
Oh wait, I'm sorry.
So
It's
much.
Jason. It's Jason Kels. It's Kels.
That's all I'm saying, dude. Like, I'm not. And no one ever believes me. I am the most objective Ravens fan out there. If my team looks bad, I'll say it. If they're not going to win this game, I'll say it. If there is a sliver of hope that this team wins today, I'll say it. I'm not fucking delusional like Kevin, thinking that his Dallas Cowboys are going to finally win a playoff game. No. The Ravens have the number one rushing offense, dude.
They trick me every year.
Offense. Their defense.
It's fucking abuse.
Is the Triple Crown winning defense this year. First time in NFL history has a team led in turnovers, points, and the other thing I can't remember right now. Sacks. That's what it is. Yeah. Never has there ever been a defense in NFL history that have led in all three categories like that. Dude. That's all I'm saying. Okay? It's not going to be about Lamar today, even though people want it to be. No. If they come out throwing, we'll lose. I'm telling you. If they come out throwing, they'll lose. Because that's not how Ravens football is. It's run the ball, play action, utilize the middle of the field, which Lamar is the best quarterback statistically, is great at. His passes in intermediate throwing has been the best out of all the QBs in the NFL. If you look at the stats, whenever he throws in the middle of the field and uses the middle, whatever the fuck they call it, intermediate passing game, I don't know what the range is for that, but he is the best when he does that. And how do you use the intermediate passing play action? So that's what we're going to do. If we come out running, if we have 100 yards rushing in the first quarter or the first half, it's game. We just got to stick with it. We cannot try to be Patrick Mahomes and throw the ball around the fucking field. We can't. That's how we'll lose. So as long as the Ravens play calling sticks with running the ball, we'll win. That's it. Straight up. That's it. So that's why I'm confident. I expect, not predict, expect the Ravens to win by 14 today. There you go. If I had to pick a score, 28-14. Somehow Patrick Mahomes will get his touchdowns. Somehow. He'll get it. But that's what I think. But anyway, that's all I got to say. And the other game, the NFC game, that's a toss-up. The Niners don't look good, really. Like, they barely won last week. Like, they barely, like, and people are like, oh, he can't throw in the rain and stuff like that. Like, come on, man. And the Lions, even though they're hot, their defense can be suspect. So it's a toss-up between the two. But
I want the Lions to go, man. I want the Lions to go.
Yeah, I would love to see the Lions go because they've never been to the dance, but the Niners have the better roster. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Niners win. If I had to pick one, I'd pick the Niners because they have the better roster. So that's it. And them too. Their game plan should be run the ball. They have Christian McCaffrey, the best running back in the fucking league. if they don't have 100 yards rushing in the half, and I'm a 49ers fan, I'd be upset. Like, dude, mad upset. But yeah, those are my
That guy's
predictions.
fun to watch, man. He's fun to watch run.
Yeah. Well, when is the last time ever like the Super Bowl has ever been the 2 top seeds? You know what I mean? I can't remember the last time. Maybe the Eagles were the top seed last year, but were the Chiefs the top seed last year? I think so. Yeah, I guess it was last year.
Yeah.
The number 1 seeds. Yeah. Anyway, those are my predictions. Kevin, any predictions? Not like you care because your team's out there, so he's super sad.
I mean, I don't really have predictions. I have I have hopes. I hope it's your Ravens just because it's your Ravens. You know, I want to support my friend and his team, and I want the Lions
you hate
there.
my team, you jerk.
Yeah, I want the Lions there just because they've never been there,
Yep.
and the underdog story that's with all of that.
Yep.
So
yeah, I agree. That's what I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be Niners and Ravens. What I hope to be is Ravens and Lions because we've beaten the Lions before and we can do it again. And we've beaten the Niners too, but the Niners, they could have won that game on Christmas Day, but they're stupid. They decided to stop running the ball. So thank you. We'll take that. But anyway, so that's it. That's our quick football corner because usually when people are like, oh, great, here they go. Football again. Oh.
your wife isn't here to give a shit about it.
Yeah.
What do you mean, other Spooner friends?
Hell yeah, dude. I love pressing buttons that don't fit. Hell yeah. Anyway. Kevin, you've got Dad Corner, so let's kick off the music. Happy anniversary from Twitch. Thank you. All right. Here we go, Kevin. Here's your spotlight.
So-
Let's do it.
So this week I have. So when you and your wife have a disagreement,
Mm-hmm.
like on parenting, on anything in parenting, how do you handle it? Like, how do you come to a compromise there, or does one just have the final say?
I take away her eating privileges for like a couple
Oh my
days.
God.
I take away her eating privileges. I ramp up the chore list for her. And then I tell her to go on all fours and walk like a dog. And then I lock the door and shit on her face. That's how I do it. And if you're not doing that as a man to your wife, are you really a man? You're probably some
Oh my
liberal cuck piece of shit, aren't you? Yeah, you are. No, obviously I'm joking. I mean, we talk it out. We just did this last night. Liam was fucking off the walls last night, dude. Just fucking running from room to room. He's RKOing everybody, dude. Like, I don't know what his thing is with Randy Orton lately, but dude, he's been RKOing everything, dude. Everything. He has like this little dinosaur fucking plushie that's like as big as him, the stuffed animal thing. And I can hear him right now. He's RKOing it right now in the dining room. I can hear him. He's been doing that. Like, dude, he was just off the rails last night while we were watching the Royal Rumble. And like, I'm visibly getting annoyed because it's fucking 9:00. The baby's already sleeping. And
Yeah.
here he is just going nuts. Okay? Jumping, crashing into stuff, yelling, screaming, going crazy. I get visibly irritated. Heather goes, "Don't be mad. He's a kid." I'm like, that's fine. And it's not like I don't know that he's a kid. You know what I mean? It's just like,
I've heard that line.
but it's just, you gotta know the time. That's my only thing. Like, dude, just know when. If you want to go crazy and nuts, do it during the daytime and burn out all your energy during the day or go outside. You can be as loud as you want at the swing set that's just down the way from my house.
Yep.
Go over there, take the plushie, RKO him out there. It wasn't raining that day. I don't care. Be loud out there. But in the house, like, you've got to have some sort of like boundaries, some sort of rule. Like, if you're going to be loud in the house, do it during the day. And when your sister is awake, be mindful of other things and people. That's my only thing. And like, and she was like, well, you know, he was a kid. And like her brother, my brother-in-law, he was there. He's like, yeah, we were the same way. And I'm like, yeah, but you guys got to understand, like, and I don't want to bring this up about race, but it is. I grew up Asian. And if any Asians out there listen, they know what growing up Asian was. It's strict as shit. There is no loud noises. You have to be respectful of elders. Fun for you is reading and quietly playing with your toys. Otherwise,
And aren't you
get
supposed to learn the
fucking beat.
violin?
Well, they tried to do the piano, and that didn't stick.
Yeah.
And then I played the saxophone for a little bit, and then I quit that. But that was how I grew up. It was that I immediately knew that there are adults in the house, and I can't just ignore the fact that I am a kid and I can do kid things. I had to be aware that the adults were there and they set rules, and it was very strict. And I'm not look, man, Kevin knows this house is not strict by any measures. Is it strict?
No.
There are rules, but it's not strict. And that's what I told her. I'm like, dude, you need to understand, like, you guys came up different. I came up different. You guys were allowed to do this. You guys were allowed to do so many different things than I was. I couldn't do anything. I might as well have grown up in North Korea. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I grew up. Straight up. So, like, I'm trying, and I understand that he's a child and that and you know, he has a lot of energy, he's got a lot of stuff to do. It's just I want him to learn that he needs to be aware of his environment, of who's around, and that's it. And because it's inconsiderate, straight up. I just think it's a manners thing. It's just very inconsiderate to just be that way when people are trying to watch something, when there's a baby trying to sleep upstairs, when it's 10 o'clock at night. And we don't live in a house. We live in a fucking townhouse. So there are neighbors. It's just very rude. That's why I got irritated, because I just see it as rude. I think it's just rude. So we talk about it. We try to explain each other how we meet in the middle. We just kind of naturally find our way there. But that's pretty much how we discipline the kid. Let me guess, Kevin, you just got in trouble and you shut up and you just kind of move on with your day grumbling.
No. No, we've been having issues with my oldest, with Oliver.
Yeah.
And
well, that's tough. He has the mom that he's got, and the situation between you and the mom, that's fucking tough. And there is no easy answer for that, to be honest. There really isn't an easy answer for that.
Yeah, so we've been struggling with Ollie and her. Her and Ollie do not get along.
Emma and Ollie, or Lauren?
No, Ollie and Lauren.
Well,
So they don't get along, and it's partially because I'm sure his mom says stuff to him, or even if she doesn't, you still get a vibe. Like, you can feel when somebody doesn't like somebody. Like, you just know.
To Ollie, it's just another woman. The only reason why he kind of will listen to her is because of you. That's it.
Yeah.
He's too young to kind of distinguish anything between the two, and all he knows is that his dad has Lauren, who is not his mom, so it's just some lady. You can put whatever label you want on it, but to him, it's just a lady. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't know how he reacts to maybe his mom's husband, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same. But I'm pretty sure, like, he probably stays out of his way. You know what I mean? I think all the disciplining in that household comes from the mom. I honestly do believe and see. I think that's just how that goes, is that he probably just stays out of the way. And Lauren's not like that. Lauren's not like that at all. Lauren is very involved and very, caring. She's a fucking parent. You know what I mean? Is what I'm saying.
Yep.
But yeah, man, that's tough because, like, he's just caught in between two very completely different environments.
Yeah, because he goes to his mom's house and he's the only kid there, you know?
Yeah.
And then he comes here
He
and
gets
it's like,
everything
it
he
probably
wants.
seems like chaos. It probably seems like chaos when he comes here.
Yeah.
And then and then he's got some mental health stuff going on that we're trying to figure out, or at least I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure it out, and his mother's putting barriers up to try to figure it out. So we've had issues here for a while, and it used to be like for years, it used to be where Lauren and I would both discipline when Ollie did something wrong, and on my account, I would just sort of like back down. Like I wouldn't, like I just sort of be there, and like she gets bothered by things faster than I do about certain things.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times, like whatever she's wants to discipline such person about, I wouldn't. Like I would just be like, well, I did that when I was a kid. It's not a big deal. It's fine. So anyway, so we feel like that it's a mix of his mom and it's a mix of the fact that Lauren has done a lot of the disciplining with Oliver, and now he is resentful towards her and she is resentful towards him because he does not respect her in any way. Like he doesn't even recognize her. If I don't say, hey, or hell, if I don't say, hey, can I get a hug before you go? He wouldn't. He would just leave. But I don't think that's because he wants to be that way. I think Ollie has autism, to be honest with you.
I think
or somewhere on that spectrum.
I think you need to be the disciplinary over Ollie, straight up, over. Period. I think Lauren needs to back off of it a little bit. Maybe try this out, but I think you need to take the head on it because you're his dad. He's not going to question it. He's never going to put you in a negative light if he gets disciplined from you. Because like to him, Lauren's just like, who the fuck is this? You know what I mean? Like that's how I would picture Ollie to see Lauren as. Is like, who the fuck is this? How is she able to fucking do anything and tell me what to do? You're not my mom. And my dad's not saying anything, piping up or anything. So why are you saying shit? That's how I would feel if I was Ollie. So I think you should probably just take the head on it for a little bit, see how that changes things. Maybe that gets better for Lauren and stuff like that. Because I think Lauren should be the harbor for him from you. I think you should be the scary guy, and Lauren should be the harbor because he knows already. It's set. Lauren's not his mom. So if the best thing that you could have is to maybe he have a different relationship with Lauren that isn't disciplinary. If he saw Lauren as maybe like the safe harbor from big old scary Kevin, I think that would be probably the better relationship. Because either way, Ollie's never gonna resent you because like you're his dad. You know what I mean? And I already know that you guys have a better relationship than you and Lauren, or him and Lauren, straight up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when you've come down on him and like jabbed at him and stuff like that, like make fun of him, like he kind of goes along with it. You know what I mean? He doesn't really take it to heart.
Yeah.
He doesn't take it. But that's what I think. Maybe you guys should try that. I think maybe you should take the head, at least with Ollie, just with him. And I think Lauren
that's funny because that's what we ended up doing.
Yeah,
and I was very reluctant because I was feeling like, and I imagine this is probably how she felt in the moment in all those years. I was feeling like I was being abandoned, like I was being left alone with Ollie's really difficult. He's really difficult.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying he's a bad kid. He's not a bad kid. I think, like I said, I think he's got some mental stuff that we haven't figured out yet.
I think he's just sensitive. He's just got some sensitive stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's difficult. He's a different child to parent. It's difficult. Yeah. So I felt like she was saying, I washed my hands. I want nothing to do with this. And that's it. So and of course I felt defensive. So through all of the talks we've had, I've been very defensive. I've had to like shut down. I've had to tell her, I can't talk about this. I need to go. I need to walk away. Because it's like, she doesn't have the same feeling because I'm his dad. Like I'm his blood. He's my son. So like you automatically feel defensive when you hear somebody say a negative thing, or you feel like somebody feels negative towards your son. I mean, maybe I feel like everybody does. Am I wrong? Do you feel the same way with your kids?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So So yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So it was hard for me to get past that, but eventually, like I got through it, and I got to tell you, Ian, you, without you knowing anything about what would happen about anything, you and I haven't talked about this problem outside of this podcast today. And then what you just said, you interrupted and you were like, "Hey, I think you should be the parent, and Lauren should just be the harbor, like the safe harbor." And it's strange that you said that because what you're saying to me is exactly what Lauren has been saying to me, but I couldn't hear it because I was so defensive.
So you were being a man.
Yes.
You were listening to what the woman has to say. Speaking of that, really quickly. So did you see when Karrion Kross came out in the Royal Rumble last night?
Yeah, I like his entrance. But
So
yeah,
when
what about
Karrion came down, Scarlett came down, and she was like pumping him up on the way down. Dude, I didn't miss a beat. This had to have been like my joke of the night. I'm like, oh, dude, look at Karrion Kross, dude. Coming down the ring, and just like a woman, the woman's right next to him telling him what to fucking do. She's like, you better fucking go in the ring, and you better wing it right around with you. You can get the belt. He's like, yeah, I get it. All right, fuck. Like, yeah, you better not come home tonight. Let's be in the right Rumble. He's like, all right, fuck, I'm going. Dude, so funny.
Yeah.
But like but that's like I said, dude, that's a tough situation if with everyone involved. And we knew that going in before you and Lauren had married and stuff like that. Like that's just going to be so tough. And and with Ollie himself, the individual having like his sensory issues that we think that he does, you know, and not to be a dick, but dude, look at the dad. Come on, man.
I mean,
hey, that was the first time ever that would actually.
That was good.
Yeah,
that
was
worked.
actually part of the conversation. All right, I'm getting better, guys. But yeah, like it's tough. You know what I mean? And like, when it comes, like we've hit on the head. I feel like for the past 100 episodes is that parenting is tough. It's very hard,
really fucking hard,
especially with like certain parents that don't get like third party opinions and stuff like that, or they don't really know where to find the right answer and stuff like that. So it's just tough, and a lot of the times parents have to kind of finagle or figure their own path by themselves, and like that timeline could be fucking forever, you know what I mean? And it's
yeah.
And I'm not, and dude, I'm not, if you know, I'm not no fucking Band-Aid to nobody. Like I have my issues with my kids. Like yesterday, dude, I don't know why. I think it's because I've been sick. But like, dude, I was just irritable yesterday. Like no one could fucking talk to me without me ignoring, not saying nothing, just fucking being in my world. Like I was irritable. Like, I just don't know what it was.
It's called the man period.
We
all get it.
I think it's because like I've been sick. I've been battling like this whole sinus thing sucks, dude. Like it's in my ears. Like I can barely hear it in my ears.
Lauren's still been sick,
Fucking
and she
sucks.
had like she went deaf in her one ear at one point. Like she said, I can't hear anything in this ear. And then she's got this cough that it sounds like bronchitis.
Oh yeah, me too.
Like
I've been coughing
such
up
a fucking
super cool
mess.
stuff in the morning. In the morning, I cough up little alien babies. It's so cool. It's the
Yeah,
best.
she's such a mess, dude.
So like.
For a while there, she had headaches so bad, and it was like in her neck. The headache was like in her neck, and she said there was twice in the night that I almost woke you up to tell you to take me to the hospital because my head was hurting that bad. So
I think
I don't know what she's got. It ain't COVID because she checked. It ain't that. We checked twice.
I think she needs to start taking pseudoephedrine. Over the counter, pseudoephedrine, which means go to the pharmacy, look at the fucking pharmacy tech in the face, and be like, hey, I need pseudoephedrine. And they'll go, extra strength, and be like, yes. Which one? The 12-hour ones. Get those. That shit will help clear up whatever. All her blockage will start to kind of drain out, so she'll cough out more stuff. Her ears hopefully will kind of release fluid a little bit. And what I've been doing, I've been like popping my ears, like you know, holding my nose and kind of blowing a little bit to hear them pop, to kind of release or move along, whatever. Like, I get this every fucking 2.5 months, dude. I hate it. I don't know
Yeah,
what
dude,
the
you
fix
do.
is. I need to get it done. Like, I hate it. I'm sick every fucking 3 months, like clockwork, and it's always the same shit. Always. So
Maybe you need like, do you have other allergy problems? And maybe
Oh,
because
dude.
there's that surgery thing they can do, and I know it costs money, but I mean, it's just
I'm allergic to
there's
everything. Everything.
because there's some kind of surgery that people get when they have like allergies really, really fucking bad. I don't know what it's called, but I know it's a thing.
I think it's the sinus thing, like something to do with your
Yeah.
sinuses. Yeah.
Yeah, they like knock something out or something.
Mhm.
It sounds disgusting.
I still need to get my fucking swimmies tied up. You know what I mean?
Oh shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better get on that.
I need to figure that out. I need to reach out to the lady and see if I can get like a payment plan down because, dude, my insurance is
Maybe you
trash.
maybe you can put that shit on a firm.
My fucking insurance is garbage, dude. It doesn't
pay
cover
20
fucking shit.
You pay $23 a month for the next, I don't know, 42 months.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, dude. I the next time I was in Miami, can I put this on a payment plan or something? Can I put this on layaway? Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Help a brother out, dude. I just want to thread ropes, dude. I want to be Spider-Man. I want to just fucking spin my web. But anyway, let's do dad libs. Let's do some dad libs, everybody. We're getting close to the end here. Wild Irish Rose, are you still here? If you are, I was gonna say, you wanna join in on the fun? I'll give you a couple stuff for you to put in on our dad lib sheet here. I'm here. All right, beautiful. All right. Real quick then. Wild Irish Rose, can you give me a verb and a noun before we start? Give me a verb and a noun.
Sweet.
All right, Kevin. While she's inputting that, let's start.
Yeah,
A
sir.
place. I need a place.
The Galleria Mall.
Okay, oddly specific.
It's a place.
All right, so she said run as the verb and dog as a noun. We'll give you one more. Give me a person in the room with you right now or in your house. A verb. Oh, this is me. A verb. Twerking.
Nice.
Kevin. A verb.
Running.
A noun. Let's do.
Can you change that to squirting?
Yeah.
That's better.
A noun. Let's do. You know what? Tom Green. Let's do Tom Green.
He's the best.
A part of
He's
the body,
going on tour
Kevin.
again. A part of the body.
Mm-hmm.
Pussy.
Puss. A noun. Let's do Power World. Have you been
Oh, we
playing
didn't
that
even talk
lately?
about that game. I tried that game out. I didn't
It's-
understand. I played for about 10 minutes and was like,
Oh,
I'm good.
It's literally Ark World or Ark that your son plays. It's the same thing,
Oh, okay.
but with creatures that are like Pokemon that you can capture and enslave.
I was going to say, I see a lot of slavery stuff running
Oh,
around
yeah,
with
dude,
that show.
It's
for a
so
game.
good. It's fantastic. A noun from you, Kevin. It's another person, place, or thing.
Place. Let's do Lake Titicaca.
That's okay. I'm gonna put Lake Titty.
Lake Titty is perfect.
A verb. Wrestle. Another noun, Kevin.
Person. Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton. No. All right, a noun. Another noun. Let's do Bailey.
Oh, we didn't talk about Trump getting nailed it for 83.3 million. We should have talked about that a little bit.
I mean,
I mean, we don't have to talk about it. I just
will he
celebrated, I
be
guess.
finally bankrupt and not run in the fucking thing anymore?
I mean, that's not going to bankrupt him, but he's got to pay 83.3 million to what's her face that he defamed or
Stormy Daniels?
defaced. Yeah, right. No, is it Daniel? I think it's Daniels.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the porn star, the corn star. Yeah, it's Stormy Daniels.
yeah, 83.3.
Got really big IQ. It's the first thing I notice on her. That's for sure. A plural noun, so a group of things. Let's say balls, bouncing ball. No, you know what? Yeah, let's do baseballs. Another noun, Kev.
Jesus Christ. Person, place, or thing. Fuck. Tom Cruise.
Oh, yeah. This one's full of Toms. Another plural noun. Let's do ducks. Verb ending in ing, Kevin.
Fucking.
Wow. I am so surprised. Another verb with an ing for me. Let's do the opposite of fucking. Sucking. Adjective.
So what's that?
Adjective is describing a thing. So like beautiful,
Oh,
ugly,
slimy.
pretty. Alrighty. Okay, that's it. All right, everybody. This is it. So I'm going to read this, actually, as Arnold Schwarzenegger, because last night I did Arnie. Because Gunther sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger. So
Is it Gunther or Gunther? I heard it both ways.
I think I say Gunther. How you pronounce it, who cares?
Sort of like Kels or Kelsey. They don't
Yeah.
fucking care.
All right, here we go. So this is the family reunion itinerary. What is that word? I don't get it. Itinerary. Welcome to your annual family reunion in the scenic Galleria Mall. Just a stone's twerk away from another place was too... Okay, I can't do this. That was too expensive for some of us. Here's a partial list of family activities scheduled. 9 a.m. Rise and squirting, and don't forget to wear your name tag. Enjoy breakfast with your second Tom Green twice removed. Remember him? He's the one who never looks you in the pussy when he speaks. Also, when he does talk, it's about his expansive model Power World collection. 11:30 a.m. Dawn on Life. What is it? Dawn on Life, Lake Titicaca, hop in a cage and wrestle out in the lake with your brother and Bill Clinton, who loves to brag about his huge yearly Bailey and his stock baseballs.
What?
I don't know either, man. 1 p.m. Mandatory soft Tom Cruise game. Play with so-called mature ducks who get into fucking matches over runs. Expect to hear lots of cursing and non-ironic name sucking. This is what good, slimy fashion family fun is all about. 3 p.m. Photo time. Stand between your uncle, who smells like he bathes in Scott Daniels, or your other uncle, who smells like a dead dog. Other way, it's a win-run situation. And that is it. That is
What the fuck?
yeah. Well, I'm glad to know that
He
no one
won't
looks at you
steer
in the
you in the
pussy.
pussy.
Yeah, no one stares at you in the pussy.
Man, we were thinking the same thing.
Very nice. All right, everyone. That is this week's Dad Libs. All right. Now, for the fun part, let's do some TikTok. So while I'm setting this up, TikToks, I'm gonna give a quick shout out to our sponsor, Dubby. What is Dubby? Dubby is a alternative energy / hydration drink that you can get online at dubby.gg and use our special promo code Dad's World to get 10% off. That is DADSWORLD, Dad's World. Dubby's got all the different flavors. It is so scrummy, and it doesn't have any artificial coloring or sugars in there that'll make you feel all groggy and have that crazy crash. It's good, natural energy for you, and it tastes so scrummy on the way down into your belly. And if you don't like water and your pee turns out brown, you know what I mean? You got to get hydrated. Stay hydrated. Drink water. Or if you hate the taste of plain water, like 80% of Americans do, Dubby's got your back. Do you like strawberry banana? Yeah, you do. So that's their hydration formula that you can get from Dubby. That'll keep you hydrated all throughout the day. And it is so... tastes so good on my tongue. But make sure that you're using the our promo code. All right? Dad's World. DADSWORLD to save on your order at Dubby. Dubby, DUBBY.GG. Be better. All right, let's do some tiki-takis. All right, let's fucking do some share screen there. Twitch on there. Make sure that the audio on. Yep, it's on. Now I need to show it onto the stream. Yep, it is there. Nope, that is not the Twitch screen that we need.
Whoops.
Are you going to switch over or... No? Okay. Fine. Share this tab instead. There it is. I fixed it.
There we go.
All right, let's do some stuff from Heather. Let's see what she's got here.
You broke out my window. Which one?
Oh my god, dude.
This one.
He broke out my window. Which one? This one, fool. Dude.
He's just standing there scratching his head.
Dude, you know that person was fucking drunk as a skunk, dude. Dude. Oh my god, that's crazy, man. I could not be a cop. Like the fucking shit that people fucking do, I could not do.
I know, dude.
Just like an angel.
All right, this crepe is singing Radiohead. Very sophisticated crepe.
Float like a feather.
Oh my god, dude.
I've seen this, but not this particular one. But this guy or girl does a lot with
Food.
these crepes. Yeah,
Hey,
there's a whole bunch of
stop
different
playing
songs
with
with
your
this.
food. God, I like how they put the little eyes on them too.
But I'm a
Oh, there's two of them. Oh, his eye's about to fall off his face. Just get to the chorus. We want to see the mouth move. So dumb, dude. That is so dumb. Look at this comment. I'm a weirdo with dough as in DOUGH. Wow.
Oh wow.
Puns. So punny. And this one right here. I do not belong here. Wow. Next.
Nighttime, bitch. Nighttime,
I fucking love this guy.
Bitch. Nighttime,
When the nursery
bitch.
rhyme rhymes, don't work on your baby and it's 10 p.m.
Nighttime, bitch. Nighttime, bitch. Nighttime, bitch. Top of nighttime, bitch. Nighttime, bitch. Night.
Fucking Mark Ribier, dude. He's the best. Let's do one out. Let's see what else.
For you, girls. Let's go. For you.
Please fall on your face.
For you.
Please fall on your face. Yes. Yes. Fuck yeah, dude. I love watching kids fall. It's hilarious.
Yeah, dude. it's the
Especially when
best.
they're like little, like when they're doing this stuff, they're like, yeah, well, this is for the girls. And he fucking just eats it. That's what you fucking get, dude.
There is a 10-year window when you are your child's most important person in the entire world.
Lauren's gonna start crying.
And after that 10 years, they have other most important people. They have best friends.
Way to
they
call
have
it out.
boyfriends. They
it's a
have
dick.
partners, spouses, and you will never get that 10-year period back. And yet it also happens to be the time when we as adults are supposed to be hustling as hard as we possibly can to achieve all of these goals in our life. When we're traveling the most, we're working the most, we're going crazy for whatever our ambitions are. And it's such a shame because so many people miss those moments with their kids that they are never going to get back. And so my whole call to action is it's a time to think about that, to
Quit your
realize
job
how
and spend time with your
precious that
kids.
10-year
That's your
period
call to
is.
action.
It doesn't mean giving up those ambitions, giving up
cares
all
about
your
bills?
goals, your
Live in a
personal
box.
dreams, but it does mean realizing that there's a trade-off,
Then they're not
realizing there's a
there.
balance,
Yeah,
and
who
something that
cares?
you need to think.
Bills? Fuck bills. Spend time with your kids.
Yeah. Oh, you need a house? No, fuck that. You can spend time with your kids on the
fuck
street.
That shit. Or even better, whore out your wife. Tell her to put nudie
Yeah.
pics on the internet. Have videos of you just just full on going poor things on her as your and just fucking sell those videos. There you go. You know, I don't have to worry about bills. Just spend time with your kids.
You don't even have to do that. You can just take pictures of your wife's feet.
Yep. Just fucking whore out your wife. Just hey, honey, don't cut your toenails today. What? What's that? Don't change your nail color either. All right, leave it the way it is. The crustier, the better. Okay, and then we're just gonna spend time with our kids all day. I get it. It's just, and I think it's really the problem is the American way, and it's
Yes,
just we're
sir.
stuck in the American way of like we have to hustle over our kids, and then you have these guys, these people. They're like, no, you gotta spend time with your kids. Meanwhile, they're just wearing leather jackets for fun. You know what I mean? They're going.
I'm sure he's
out
got a
the-
boatload of money.
Yeah, dude. Dude, fuck off. Okay.
Like we were saying earlier, he's got a boatload of money, so he's got the resources to do that. He's got the time to go do a podcast like this and talk about it
Yeah.
because he's got the money to take care of the fact that his kids are probably being taken care of somewhere else. Maybe he should be present with his kids.
This is why I don't watch those videos of like people that like look like this. Okay, he's a
Yeah.
very, very well dressed young man or guy, whatever the fuck he is. Very well dressed, very presentable, looks very clean. Okay, I don't take advice from you if you're a parent because you don't look
Yep.
like me. You don't hate everything. Okay. If you don't come at me with the same energy, I'm not listening to you. That's why I listen to like podcasts and stuff of like legit people saying like, God, this fucking sucks. I gotta work a 9 to 5 and fucking gotta pat my kid on the face and be like, did you do your homework? No. Well, fucking do it. Where am I gonna be nice to him, huh? Between 6 and 7 before I send that asshole to bed, huh? Yeah. So to me, this just comes out of it's like when rich people tell you how to live your life. Like they don't. They're not on the same level. Okay. Get on my level
I don't listen
first.
to these people, just like I don't listen to the people that make videos in grocery stores talking about the ingredients on the back of them, when 9 times out of 10, they are always debunked by a doctor that's on the internet.
Yeah, dude.
Like they just sell bullshit.
It's just get on my level.
Now
That's
Gabby started doing that, and I'm so turned off by it.
Who the fuck
Like
is
Gabby is she used to be a he. She was a wrestler
Oh,
when she was a he.
yeah, they're talking about her coming to WWE, coming back.
Well, she's been practicing. She's been putting videos up of her doing like practice matches.
That'd be cool. Yeah,
But yeah, she's been doing these videos she's been doing these videos in grocery stores of like, oh, let's see if I can find a good thing healthy here at Target. And she'll be standing in the aisle of like fucking those milkshake drink things. And she'll fucking take them off and tell you, oh, this will do this to your gut. Shut up. Well, just fucking eat what you want to eat, what you can afford, and leave us be.
Well, that's what it is. Is that they're like, oh, you guys should be buying this, and you look at the price tag. They don't tell you the price. The price is not your price range. Like, dude.
Yep.
Like, fuck off. Dude, they shop at Air One. Do you know what Air One is? Have you heard?
Never even fucking heard of it because it's not in my price range.
So Air One. The only reason why I know about this is because of like the podcast I listen to. He's well to do. So he can shop at Era One. So he talks about going there all the time. So it's a shop that it's a grocery store that also doubles as like a private nightclub. Like you have to have means to shop there. They sell $30 bottles of water.
What?
Yeah. If you go in there,
It's
for
water.
5 things, you're coming out paying $500.
You could get water for free.
No, but this is special water. This is they use like big fancy fucking words for the water that they have. Like, oh, this is like, infused ions and shit water. You know what I mean? It's $30. Dude.
Yeah, and then if you put that under a microscope, you're going to see it's just H2O.
Yeah, it's just water from the fucking tap in LA.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, these rich
Fucking
people are
stupid.
so fucking out of touch with like middle America. It's
Yeah,
insane
dude.
that they're just like, oh, this place is more expensive, so that means it's the better stuff. It's not.
Yeah.
You're getting fucking scammed, dude. And what you could be doing with that money is putting it back into communities, but you're not gonna, are you? Because you need ion infused water and a aloe leaf. Like, yeah, dude, fuck
Yeah,
out of
man.
here, dude. So anyway, I brought it up. Anyway, so let's go see what you brought in. You only had one video, so let's see what this is.
Can I show you something real quick? I'm holding onto Earth. Okay. So are you. Yeah. Okay. I'm flying. When this happens, you got nothing. You have your body weight. When the Eagles line up for the tush push, everybody knows what's about to happen. You just pause for a moment, right here. Just pause.
Yeah, you
The
got to get
Eagles
lower than them.
have the advantage because
Listen.
they're hiking. And no one on the Chiefs can move until after
The hike.
the Eagles move.
This
And
is
so
why
the
it should
Eagles
be
get like a
banned.
quarter-second head start in momentum transfer. Okay? So the Eagles are
But the Buccaneers
already in
stopped them.
motion. They are using Earth
Did you watch that game?
as a launch point.
Yeah, they
for
stopped
their
them.
movement.
They tried doing the tush push in that game, and the Buccaneers stopped them. So he's talking
fact, if
physics,
you
and
were
like,
half
yeah,
of
he's
it,
right because it's physics.
Every
Yeah.
time the Eagle runs this play, it's
But
slightly
really, what it
changes the
is
rotation.
like in football terms, yeah, the defense has a disadvantage. So the problem with the tush push is that Jason Kelsey was so good at getting low at the point of attack, he was able to pretty much get low and under the defensive line and create a crease for them to pretty much use Jalen Hurts as a battering ram to get in. So what the Buccaneers did when the tush became, because dude, you know when it's coming out. They come out in big formation. You know what's coming. And
Yep.
it's the Eagles' best play. So what the Bucks did was that, well, they had Vita fucking Vea, dude. Have you met Vita Vea? He is a 300-pound defensive lineman that plays rugby for fun.
That's a big dude.
It's a big mofo.
And
that
rugby
is fast.
requires speed.
Yep. He is a physical Samoan freak. So they put him in the middle. That's what the Dallas Cowboys need. They need a Samoan
I know, you
up in the
said.
middle of that line, dude. That's what they need. But they put him in the line, and he got lower, and he matched the power of Kelsey, and his body mass plugged up that middle point so they could get no push in that middle point. That's how you stop the tush push. But the problem is that defenses now want to get the quarterback. There really is no run defense anymore. And that's the biggest weak point of the Dallas Cowboys defensive line. They're the modern defense. They don't really cater to the run anymore. Because in the regular season,
Right.
everyone wants to throw it. So that's how you turn it around. You got to have big fucking bodies in the middle.
So I get that, but he's also got a point of how the defense isn't allowed to move until the offense does something. So like that, it does sort of give them a little bit of an advantage. I know it's
No.
only like a second, but it's still an
No.
advantage.
No, the defense is allowed to move. That's why the offense gets false starts. The offense doesn't move. They can't. The offensive line cannot move. So what the defense should be doing when they're in their big set to match, they need to disguise who's coming over the top in the middle to stop Jalen. That's what you got to do. So the Ravens do this a lot, where there's going to be guys up in the line of scrimmage to look like they're going to pass rush or climb up in the line. But what they'll do is they'll actually swap it. So that even though they'll line up at the line, when the ball hikes, the timing has to be perfect. The person up at the line would switch. So he'll actually back out into a zone, and there'll actually be another crasher or blitzer from the other side that goes into that spot. That's the problem. Like with today's NFL, there's not a lot of defensive minds anymore. Like everyone's all about offense. But when it comes to like these big games, you got to have a defense, dude. You have to. That's why like Mike McDonald, if he doesn't get a head coaching job somewhere, thank fucking God. Because then we get him for another year. Thank God. But what he's done,
I can't believe Bill
is
Belichick
perfect.
hasn't been hired.
Because he sucks.
Does he, or is it going to be the price tag that he's going to come with?
He sucks. Look at his draft. Look at his past drafts, dude. He hasn't been able to get anything in the early picks. His best picks have been in the later rounds. His best thing on his team is always the defense. He cannot build an offense to save his fucking life. He can't. That's why he has to go to a team with a solidified quarterback. So this way you don't have to worry about it. His best chance was with the Chargers, but Jim's got it now. And that's the perfect scenario for San Diego is to have Jim Harbaugh. Jim Harbaugh can make any quarterback fucking great. He's that good. It's just apparently he's abrasive. No one likes to work with Jim Harbaugh. like he's a big weirdo. No one likes him. That's why he has to be in an organization that'll let him do his thing and leave him the fuck alone. Just, hey, what do you want? Do you want championships? You want championships? All right. Well, then let Jim Harbaugh do his thing. Imagine trying to nap, but your kid is just throwing change multiple times everywhere. I assume that's Liam. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Anyway, let's move on to my stuff here. We'll only do like a couple. Let me see. I don't even remember what I fucking sent. Yeah, we'll do this one for you, Kevin. Just cause. You know, this will bring back memories. There you go. Look at his face. His eyes rolled in the back of his head. Oh my God, it's The Undertaker on the podcast, everybody. I'm sorry. I had to.
Yep. Here we go to choke. Here we go.
That's what friends are for, dude. This is great. So this was not edited in any way post. So this is the actual clip from the show back in the 90s. I don't know if anyone remembers it. Seventh Heaven. It's a very Christian show. Super Christian. So in the clip, one of her sons flips off his friends and, like, you know, just as kids will do, we'll just flip off each other. The mom sees it. The fucking camera zooms in on her face 3 times. Dude. She has a face as if her son just beat a fucking girl or something. Like he put hands on a woman, you know? And then in the back,
my God,
there's the look at the fucking principal. She's like, or not even. I don't even. Could be a teacher for all I know. But she sees this, and he's like, "This fucking bitch." And all the friends, dude, they're like, "Oh shit, you in trouble?" See, what's funny is that they're treating this kid as if he just shot somebody.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Dude. And all he did was
Whereas
flip
like
someone off.
yesterday when I got this sweatshirt, it's Emma wanted to know what it said. I told her what it said. She goes, and she's walking around the rest of the day. You're gonna get some shut the fuck up cakes.
Yeah. Dude. So fucking good. And one more thing. So, dude, so this has been like the new Salt Bae, okay? And I fucking hate Salt Bae. And in turn, I hate this guy. Super Wow, that's his name, Mr. Super Wow. So all he's doing is spreading cheese on a piece of bread.
Zero curse. Super rare.
Dude. Dude.
Zero curse. Super rare.
He's not doing anything nobody else could do.
1 million cars. Super rare.
Yeah. But he makes thousands to do that. And
But all he did was slap it around a little bit.
and people pay thousands to eat here and watch him do that.
But I just watched it for free.
What the fuck, dude?
Like, what?
Dude.
Why? He didn't do anything special. He just slapped it a couple times and moved it around and fed it to him.
But it's the same thing with Salt Bae. He has restaurants that people go to see him just put salt on stuff.
With his
And they
elbow.
pay thousands of dollars to do it. It's so, dude. What the fuck, America? Why? Why do we do these things? Why hasn't there been a video of some guy just punching him in the face? That's what I want to see.
It's right up there with the stupidness of like fucking Stanley Cups. Like,
Dude.
like when these women have to go buy these stupid ass cups. Like, it's so fucking dumb.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, dude, that's Super Wow. So that's the new trend right now that people are watching and going to eat at his restaurant wherever the fuck he in Dubai. Okay, there we go. I'm not okay. He's in Dubai, guys. To
Is
watch
he from
this
the same
fucking
place
guy.
that other guy that where's that guy from that I see on TikTok? He's got that big old belly and he just bounces it to a beat.
Yeah.
He's always out in front of a restaurant and they have like a giant bowl of food and he just stands there and bounces his gut around to some.
Yep.
It sounds like an
Skibbity
Indian
bum,
song.
Skibbity beep beep bum bum.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. But see, I can get behind that guy because he's not selling me anything. He's just enjoying life. He's just eating stuff and being fat. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
it. I'm behind that. But this shit, this is rich people shit, dude.
It's ridiculous.
This is
dude.
what America,
It's
like, dude,
ridiculous.
I really want.
They made all that money just to pay some guy thousands of dollars to slap some food around and feed it to him.
Yeah, and feed that fucking bro some cheese, dude. That was so fucking weird, dude. How
Yeah,
did the
dude.
woman behind the camera go, what are you doing? Like, dude, what are you doing? Huh? But that's the real war, everybody. And I really wish people could, like, you know, see it, but they don't.
The war on the crazy.
It's not even, it's just the war on the fucking rich people, dude. Like, this is what they're doing. Like, this is what you wanna, this is your entertainment. You wanna go out to this dinner that's gonna be like mediocre, and you wanna watch this fucking odd job guy spread cheese on a fucking bread that you could do yourself for free, and he's gonna put some fucking salt on it. That's really what you're gonna do. Cool. Very cool. And then guess what? The middle class Americans like us, and lower class, we watch these videos and go, "Oh man, this is so cool. I wish the next time my paycheck has an extra $1,000 so I can see this in real life and then do it." Yeah. Very cool. Anyway, what a very cool note to end the podcast on, huh?
This is so cool. This is so cool. I hope I can get myself a gallon of milk this week. I don't know if I can afford it.
Yeah. What a very cool way to end the podcast. Hey, is there anyone online that we can raid to? Up.
There's a fat man in a chair.
What are you talking about?
That's
dude?
legit. That's legit his name. Fat man in a chair. A fat man in a chair.
Sued? Oh, dude. Yeah. What the fuck?
Sued.
Dude? He's like hitting the ground, or I can hear him banging upstairs, dude.
Oh my god, dude. Sounds like you're gonna have a rough day.
That's what I'm saying, man. He just, I'm fine with him being a kid. He's just like, he's just very inconsiderate of his environment. He's rolling down the stairs. Awesome. It's very cool. I'm so glad he's doing that right now. Super
That's the
glad.
best.
That's fine, but he needs to output it in a way where it's not disruptive to the whole fucking house. All right. I don't know. This is even showing me like who's on. There we go. Following. Let's see. That one chick is on. Daniela Allert, I guess.
Oh yeah.
A fat man in a chair. That's the name, Kevin.
That's his name. Yeah, that's exactly how he spells it. I don't know if you need to have punctuation and stuff right or not.
I don't.
Or
Let's try
capitalize
this.
letters.
Raid. God damn it, dude. I need a fucking wireless keyboard. Now, is he really on or not? Because I swear to God, if I read
Yeah, he's on. Well, I didn't click on him. I can. Well, actually, no. I don't know how to fucking right click on a stupid trackpad, so I can't click on it to
All
find
right,
out.
here we go. Let's see if this goes. There it is. All right, it's created. All right, guys. That's gonna be it. For this week. Thank you, Wild Irish Rose, for hanging out with us today. We appreciate you. We love you. Thank you, H. Varsilla, for coming in. Again, thank you guys for listening and watching. We love you guys. Share the pod. Talk to everybody about it. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week for 118. Go Ravens. Have a good week and have a good weekend, everybody. We love you. Bye.
Yep. See you guys.
Oh, no. Where's my button? There it is. There's my button.